Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Piss Club. If I can have your time for 30 seconds before we start this game. This is a warning. Let me show you a warning about the purchase of this game. So I'm going to bring up this screen here and I'm going to bring up this. You can see it on itch.io for $7.99. I was umming and ahhing whether I was actually going to be buying this game because everything I do, this is a hobbyist channel. I ask for nothing for free. Once in a while, I get codes for free and I give them back to the community. And if you want an example for that, have a look at the Rusty Fresh video we did there. Buried in that video is a Steam code for you to be able to play the game if no one else has claimed it yet. Anyway, I was looking at this thing as $7.99. I don't want to do the demo. The full version is there. You know, I want to experience the real game. It's a bit much, but maybe I'll go for it. And then I clicked on itch and look at this, it added $5 to the bloody price. And it was like, holy hell, really? This might be a glitch in itch, this might be a bug in itch, I don't know. But something is not right for it to be doing that. And you can clearly see it says $7.99 on the screen below. I changed that from $12.99 to $7.99. I altered the price and I was able to purchase it, as you can see here, where they put tax on top here. So yes, I did buy this game with my very own money. It is a little bit more expensive than I wanted. But here's the thing. If this had been a lot cheaper, you know, I would have probably bought it and given quite a hefty tip as well. I like to tip designers when I play games, but, you know, this was a little bit odd and I was not going to have a self-inflicted additional $5. So I have no idea what's going on here, but if you choose to buy this game, double check the price at checkout, because at the moment, itch is not playing ball. That should not detract from this game. It honestly shouldn't. So this is Master of Minefields. And why did I want to play this game before umming and ahhing about the price? Well, I haven't played it at all. I've just fired it in. This is an ADF file, which has basically been loaded in onto my MiSTer FPGA. It seems that you actually get some value for money with this as well. So you get the ADF file, you also get the LHA file, so you can actually put that on your own individual installations, your hard drive, but you also get a CD32 version of this as well. I haven't got that running. As I say, this is just purely the Amiga version that we've got playing, but I like Minesweeper. I used to be fairly good at Minesweeper, but holy hell, this looks like it's got a lot of options. So let's start the game. So we've got multiple options that you can see here. We've got main menu, time attack, and all these things. Power sapper, I don't know what it is. So let's start with the credits. So here we go. This is all the people that have been involved in there. Everyone that's involved in this game. This is version AJ 1.0 that we're playing. Paid for by the gentleman's money, I must be saying here. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I really hope you enjoy your stay. Let's go back here again. And we're going to do... We might as well just do campaign. Let's do campaign and see what that is. Alright, so easy, normal, hard or hardcore. Let's do normal. Of course we're going to do normal. The MiSTer FPGA is basically powering this system. We use an ironclad DX system board in this, which basically comes, well, you'll see who it comes from. Have a look at the ticker there. It comes from d3fmod.com and it really changes the way that you could use it. And I've got my MiSTer FPGA actually running in a Commodore C64X case as well. So yeah, absolutely fabulous. But anyway, it wants us to pick a level here. Look at this, it's like a chessboard, isn't it? And I've got no idea what all of these means. Let's just click on here. Boom. Boom, literally no pun intended, but boom. Okay, so 10x10 classic, 15 bombs, 15 flags. Yeah, we could do that. In 200. Alright, starts. So it always basically clears an area for you. Otherwise, well, does it always clear an area? No, it didn't originally, but this one seems to. Alright, so the way to do this is you click on the corners and you clear that. So right, okay, so this one here is touching two mines. So I'm going to right click on there because that's a mine. And I'm going to right click on there because that's a mine for that one. That's touching two there, that's touching two there. Oh no, hang on a minute. That's touching two there. Alright, so, yep. Alright, and we're okay there. Alright, so click on there because we have the ones going around here. This one here, that square is going to be clear because the diagonal is clear and that one is only touching one there. And I would say that that is a mine there. And because that's got a 2 here, which means there's a mine there and a mine there, we can click, we could click, no, we could click on that. Alright, so that's in a good space, Alright, so we've got a mine definitely there, because we've got a 1 here and we've got all this outside land there. So we can click on there. And this, because this one is touching this flag here, that means that, and that are clear because they're the only ones there. And we're going to have a mine here because this number 1 there, and then that's going to be clear for that one. And we can say that this one is also going to be clear because that's there. Click on that, and that's fine. Now, this too is touching 2 mines. And by the way, Project R at the moment, you know, a comment was left on the video that I enjoyed. So for quotes of the day and stuff like that, you know, I do random ones. There's many of these in the system. If you leave a comment on the video that I enjoy, you never know, you may appear in a future video. Alright, so I've lost track where I was. Where was I? What was I doing? We were playing this game here. Alright, we were looking over here, but let's look here. So this 3 here, we've got a mine here, we've got a mine here. We're going to click on there, so that's okay. So that means that one... balls! I got myself killed. I got myself killed. Does he not kill me straight away? Hang on, what's going on with this? Alright, so that one there, I thought I would have been dead, but I must have life. Oh, there we go, I've got lives at the top. I got lives at the top. Alright, okay, we've got to hurry now, we've got to hurry. So that is going to be a mine there. There's going to be... where's it? That's touching 2 there, so there's not going to be a mine there. There's not going to be a mine there. There will be a mine there. There won't be one there. And 3, he's touching 3, so there's no mine there. Alright, so... worry. Alright, so... oh dear lord. Alright, okay, so we've got definitely a mine there. That hasn't got a mine, so that's clear. And that is clear. Meaning, this one is a mine. That's clear there. I've got 1 more mine to find. I'm stuck. Hang on. Did I do it? I don't think I did. Let's try that again. Alright, okay, so we've got to find 15 bombs. Start. Alright. So that's 1 there. That's not 1. That is 1 there. That's not 1, meaning that's not 1 and that's not 1. So we've got 1 here. Well, this touches 2 there. So that's okay. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I was okay at this bloody game. I'm not. Oh, my days. Alright, so let's put... oh, no. Well, that's got 3. Right, that's got 1. So that's... I'm rushing. This is what happens when you rush. Alright, so we'll do you there. Alright, we know that's clear. Oh, that's got 4 around it. Alright, so that's going to have 1 there. That's okay. That's not okay. Alright. So now we got a choice. We got to do a gamble. We can't see. We don't know. So we've definitely got these 2 here that are mines, and this has got 4 around it, so it's got 1 here or 1 here. I just don't know. Yeah, I got the right one. Alright, so we're going to click there, do that. Boom, that is all right. Boom being the right word here. Alright, click there. That one definitely had 1. Alright, so if this has got 3 touching it, that's going to have that there and that there. If this has got 3 touching it, it's going to have to be there. Alright. So 1, 2. Take... oh my god, 5. Oh! Yeah, let's click on there. Oh, I took a chance. Alright, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's got 4. Oh, we did it. We cleared that level. I think we cleared that level. You know what? I'm sure we... yes, we did clear that level. Look, it's got a 1. Alright, okay, so... we go here. We're going to do this one next. Alright, so start. Theme sand. Alright, so... that's okay. That's alright. That's alright. That's okay here. Right, let's do this as quick as I can, but as focused as I can. Alright, so we click on here. That's going to go there. Oh, there. And then around the edge of this one here, we can go boom. That's okay. That's got a 2 there. So I would say that is clear. That is clear. Nice. Alright, so this one has got 3 that it's touching. So there's a mine there and there's definitely a mine there. This is touching 2, so that one and that one. And we put that there. Lovely, lovely. This one is touching 1. So that means that is clear, and that is clear. Okay, this is touching 1, so you got 1 there. A little bit spicy there. Okay, so that's touching 3. So we know for a sort of starter there's a mine there. But because there's a 1 here, that's clear there. Alright, we can click you, we can click you, we can click you. And we can probably click you, you. Oh no! No! That can't be a mine. Oh, I did it wrong. Haha. Alright, that's what happens when you do this very, very quickly. Alright, let's click on you. I thought I was brilliant at Minesweeper. I thought I was the world's best at Minesweeper. But no, no, no. This game is telling you different things. And if you haven't joined our Discord, maybe you'll consider joining our Discord. Thank you very much. I'm looking to grow that to 1,000 members so I can go on the Discord directory and be advertised just a little bit more. Because this is a hobbyist channel only. Alright, okay. So we've got 2 mines here. We know that's a mine and that's a mine. So we're going to click on that. That's okay there as well. This is going to be a little bit spicy. Alright, so we know that's a mine because of that one there. That 2 is touching 2, so that's got to be a mine there. Ooh. Alright, let's do what we can see. Let's do what we can see. Not that you can see mines, but let's do what we can see with these. Alright. Okay, so this is definitely a mine there. That's okay there. We got 6 to get and a few more seconds on the clock. Focus, focus. Alright, so this 2 here, we know it's touching 2 mines. I reckon that's a mine. Oh no, it wasn't. Alright, so we can start to do this quite well now because we've got these things opening up so we can see where we are. Let's do, yes, that's all right. There'll be 1 there. There won't be 1 there. 1, 2, 3, there'll be 1 there. Boom, we did it. I think we did it. Yes, no? Yes, we did do it. All we got to do is click on the button. Alright, so that clears that. Lovely, lovely. Let's go back to the main menu. So that was fun. That was actually generally fun. Alright, and we got these other options here. Let's see what time attack is. Let's do 1 go of time attack. And we're going to do hard. Let's get hard with time attack. Alright, here we are. So, looks like no life. So, right, okay. Oh my days, look at this. Oh, it scrolls. Alright, let's do the corners. That was no help. That was not much help. This is all played by the mouse, by the way. Oh dear lord, that's not much help. Oh, and I died. I died so quick. Alright, we're going to do a retrial now. We're going to do a retrial now. Let's see whether the mines move. Yes, they do move. Great. Alright. So if you do the corners on the big ones, you... Ah, no, 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 no. I want 4 corners. 4 corners. Let's try again. Right, 2 there. Nice. Nice. 1 more. Will we be lucky? Yes. Alright. So, where shall we start? Where shall we start? Right here, we'll start here. Alright, so we know we've got 2 here. So that one and that one. We know we've got 1 here. So that's going to be clear. That's going to be clear. That's going to be clear. That one is okay because that just touches that. So that, and that is going to be fine. This has got 3. So we put 1 here and 1 here. This has got 2. So we know we've got 1 here. And I would argue that that is going to be clear. Oh, it's got 4 there. Alright, so that area is done. Right, this has got 1 there. So we know there's 2 there. And that's got 4 surrounding it. So a little bit worrying here. This number 2, that's got to touch 2 squares. So we've got that one there. Meaning that's going to be clear. That's clear. And what else can we be sure of? Generally, what else can we be sure of here? All right. I'm just looking here. So we don't know. We don't know what one of those is. We don't know what one of that is, or anything like that. Ah. All right. So at times like this, we may find ourselves in times of trouble as that counter is ticking away. So we're just going to click in the middle. Oh, haha, we got a 1. Let's click here. No! We want a bit of space to open up. Huh? Yes! That's the one we want. Alright, this is a nice one here. So we know we got 3 here. So bang, bang, bang. We know that those 2 are there. So that is clear. That is clear, and that is clear. We've got that one there that we know about here. So, we've got this one here. The only one it can possibly be touching is that. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. So that's alright. That's okay. That's going to be alright. That's going to have 1 there. That's going to be alright. That's going to be alright. And that is going to be alright. This has got 2, so that's there. We know that's alright. Stress, stress, stress. Alright, so this one here, that's got 4. So that's going to be that, 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 and that. Oh no, oh my god, I got it. I went to put a flag there. I went to put a bloody flag there. Oh, I clicked badly. So clicking badly, you end up screwed. Alright, so we will have a look at checkers. We'll do hard on checkers as well. Huh. It's got 7 around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're joking me. That's got what? What? Why does it have so many? Oh, here we go. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is a bug. This can't be right. So if this has got 7 around it, that clearly says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these 2 should be mines. So 1 is right there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is wrong. Unless it plays a bit differently. Hang on a minute. Yeah, right, so that 4 there, that's going to have 1 there. Alright, let's try clear it. What's going on with this? I don't think this number's right. Look, it says there's no mine there. It says there was no mine there. That's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure what's going on here. Right, let's do a retry on that. Right. So we've got 1 there, 1 there. But that says 4. I deliberately blew that up. Right, that clearly, I'm sure that is the number 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe numbers work differently in the UK. That is not 3, that is 4. I think this has got a bug. I am not convinced about this. I'm absolutely not convinced about this. You know, yeah. And here you are. Look, 4. 1, 2. Does this mode play differently? I really don't know. Alright, well, you be a judge on that, you know, on what's going on. You know, checkers to me was the checkered chess-like board pattern that we had there. Not some mythical new way of doing numbers. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to the menu. We're not retrying that. That doesn't seem right at all. All right, we'll do one more. Let's do Matrix. Let's do hard again. All right. So, what can we see here? We know there's going to be a 1 there. That's got to be the 2 there. That's got to be the 3 there. So that should be... Right, so this line here must indicate... That line there has got to indicate that this flag is in the wrong space. When I look at this, with this one here, okay, this tells me that there was a mine in that corner that we had here. So I click on that mine and boom, the flag appears. Perfect. Alright, that's okay. This tells me there are no mines here. So when I look at this pattern here, following from the diagonals the way it works, e.g. this one here only has 1 here, so that is clear, that is clear. This one here has 1 here, so all of that is clear. That one there is diagonal to there, so that's there. You know, this here, in my eyes, should be a number 2. Not a poo, but a number 2. A number 2. Alright, well, this is, I've got to say, you know, unless I'm being really, really special and, you know, the way to play Minecraft does not work, not Minecraft even, for freaking hell, Minesweeper. Minesweeper, I didn't mean Minecraft. Yeah, unless I'm being really special and this doesn't work, this is sapping my enjoyment from the game. Because, you know, I just look at this, you know, that says this has got 2 mines that attach it. Unless it means something else. What's this 3 doing there? What's that 4 doing there? I just don't know. I just don't know. I wanted to enjoy this a lot more than I did for my money. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know, does this game play differently? Does it play differently to what I experienced? If you want to give it a go yourself, then obviously the link is going to be in the video description below here. You know, I hope this is bugs that I found. If it is bugs, then I'm sorry, you cannot be releasing a game like this for the money that you charge if it is bugs. Okay, if it's not bugs, call me an idiot. Tell me where I'm going wrong here. But you can see the video, you can see the evidence of what I've seen. You know, a game like this should not have the price tag that it has if there has been no bloody playtesting with it. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but you've got the video evidence in front of you, so you can see and make your own decisions here. You can make your own decisions there. You know, there's some things that are not right, you know, when we have a look at here, when we have a look at what's going on here. You know, maybe I've done some mistakes when I play, but it just does not feel right. It feels a little bit off. The first ones were playing okay, but these other modes, you know, you need very clear instructions that pop up saying, actually, this is the rules of engagement that you have, you know, if we're going to be playing that way. All of you stay safe. All of you take care. I blew myself up. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
T is for gentleman, P is for pixel, C is for club. At the Gentleman's Pixel Club, we play old school games, no need to rule. With sunglasses on, we dive into retro fun. Masters of nostalgia, our joy never gets undone. G is for gentleman, P is for pixel, C is for club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, you know ladies, welcome to Pixelated Fun. Remember when we had Commodore and Atari too? Those were the days, we loved them like a brother and you. From Pac-Man to Space Invaders, we played all night long. Gentleman's Pixel Club reminds us of those times when life was just right. G is for gentleman, P is for pixel, C is for club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. change, but the spirit stays the same. Gentlemen's Pixel Club is where we gather our hearts in a game. Sunglasses on, we're ready to play. Gentlemen's Pixel Club, the ultimate gaming channel, always in play. G is the gentleman, P is the pixel, C is the club. The GPC brings us together every single video. So right now and join the club, let's have some fun. And women and children of gaming, joystick fun are never done. G is the gentleman, T is the pixel, C is the club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now, join the club, right, and have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, pixelated fun never done.